Breaking news! I have a update on my little goal. So this right here is yeah. Uh, yeah. Anyway, so you're probably thinking, so wait, your little goal, what is that? So as I said in my recent stream on YouTube, I'm gonna start saving up for a PC starting this month. Now, just a refresher, there's nothing wrong with my current one. It's just that I feel like it's about due time I start saving up for an upgrade. And the one I ended up with, or the one that I'm going to end up buying is this one right here, which is actually on sale. But when it's not on sale, it's literally 1,000 basically. Um, so this right here. The reason why you saw that little search result about uh, that. I'm gonna go to. Oh, there it is. Yeah. So. I'm gonna see if. So that's a very respectable price for something like that. Not now. Trying to see full specs. Okay. Um. Okay. So, I was trying to see if. I'm pretty sure it is. Uh. Hold on. Wait. Hold on. Wait. I forgot something. Um. Uh. Yes, it is indeed the virtual reality headset by. Like, trust me, it's a really good headset. Anyway, support, uh, hold on. I'm trying to find something, but to make a long story short, this is actually the PC in the beginning. I know that people are gonna say, RTX 3050 isn't very good. Think about it like this, right? People will always say, especially some of my friends on Facebook, they'll always say, don't get a pre-built. Well, I do understand some people's concerns with pre-builts because you never know what you're going to get. Let it be known, my current PC is a pre-built. It is also a gaming computer, but by today's standards, it's more like vintage, I guess. It's not old, although the PC is 5 years old at this point, but I've had it for like 3, right? But even despite that, it served me well. So, I've been thinking for a while, and I've ended up deciding that I am going to save up for an upgrade. I'm still going to have my old PC. I'm just going to have to put it somewhere where I could still use it, likely on my TV, whenever I get something that I can put a mouse and keyboard on. But yeah, this is what I'm going to be getting. And it's going to be good. It's going to be very good. Also, why is this so much more expensive? Look at this. We have all these. Then we have this one. Like, granted, this is also a 30 series graphics card, which is actually an entry level. Even still, wow. So yeah, I'm gonna pick this one. I'm not doing this off of a whim. It's not impulse buying. It's literally just, something I've been thinking about for a very long time, but I just wasn't sure which thing I should go with. But now I'm glad I decided it's this one. But anyway, so that's my little update on what I'm gonna be saving up towards. But yeah, so what I was trying to see is if this GPU is VR compatible. And I'm pretty sure it is. Anyway, what I was trying to see is, if it'll be, it's not what I meant. Okay, tech specs. I think this is what I'm trying to look at. PC optional. Okay, excuse me. Okay, I'm not gonna buy one of these, by the way. It's just, I want to see. Okay, oh my gosh. I'm trying to see. See, this is something that I don't understand. So, this website used to be way different, but now it's just, But what I'm trying to do is, help. Uh, what? Oh my gosh. Okay. Okay, there it frickin' is. My god. So, that's what I was looking for. I had to search for it. Okay. Um. So it says laptop, but bear in mind, laptop GPUs and desktop GPUs are distinctly different. Because as you saw on the photos of that PC I was looking at, showing y'all what I ended up deciding on, um, that's a distinctly larger GPU than a laptop. Because there ain't no way a tiny little laptop's gonna fit something that's literally like. If you want a rough estimate as to how thick that thing would be, I want you to look at my phone real quick, alright? It's thin. Now think about how large that GPU would be. It would be my phone, but 3 times thicker. Or not 3 times, but like, it'd be like thicker, It's like probably up to here on my finger, so like halfway up my index. Oh, that's terrifying. If you're hearing that, that's an Amber Alert. I hope they find the people involved, by the way. But yeah, it says here, please note, 3050 laptop and 3050 Ti are not recommended. But it does say that the 30 series is supported. So my best guess is that it is able to support it. But the thing I've noticed is, and I'm very sorry for not talking about the actual subject of what's going on in the stream, but I want to see something real quick on this PC, alright? Because, that's not it. No. Is this it? Well, there's. Wow. Okay, what I was trying to see is, I was trying to see the interface of it. Because I wanted to see what the actual, ports would be for, the USBs and whatnot. Because, that's the only thing I could really see. There's the headphone jack. Got all this stuff. Wait, no, that's it. Yeah, those are USB 3.0. I was just wondering if this thing had like USB Type-C. But what I'm thinking is I'm gonna search this up on my phone and then we'll actually get to the game. I'm also gonna wait. What am I doing? I'm gonna have my webcam off anyway, so that's why I had the webcam on, is so I could show you a rough estimate of how thick my phone is, in order to better estimate how thick the GPU is. Because here's another picture. All right, this right here is the GPU. Now I want you to take a phone, like any kind of thin phone, you know, like this right here. That's not very thick, right? That is roughly an inch thick, and that's including the phone case. That is roughly 4 or 5 times thicker than that. So I'm pretty damn sure that wouldn't classify as a laptop GPU. But it does do ray tracing. That's nice. Yeah, it just has 2.0, 3.0, and 3.2 Gen 1 ports. So, what I might end up having to do is I'm either going to have to do AirLink, or I'm probably going to have to end up doing, what I might end up having to do is, and I've looked this up before, so I'm not being crazy, but, yeah. So, the thing I was talking about is, a USB Type-C to USB adapter, and so, what it is, in technical terms, they call this a male to female adapter. Because, you know, like, with animals and whatnot, you have the male, which is penetrating the... That was terrible, but you know what I mean, right? Like, you have the actual cable itself, and you insert it into the port. That's what they mean. So in this case, what I'm looking at here is a USB Type-C to USB adapter. And so what it does, and I'm talking about the thing that allows you to plug in a USB Type-C, and it'll act as if it's a regular type of USB like we're normally used to, instead of a Type-C. So that way, if you have a device that can't use USB Type-C directly, you could use the adapter to bypass that. So yeah, there's that. And it's funny, I also found the exact opposite of what I was talking about, where it's the regular USB, but it converts it into Type-C. It's not what I wanted. But the reason why I bring this up is because of the fact that, the link cable for the Quest 2, along with the actual charging cable, are both USB Type-C on both ends. So, that's why I bring that up, is because if that PC doesn't have a USB Type-C port, I am going to have to get an adapter at some point. Alternatively, I might just have to do AirLink, but either way, at least I'll be able to do VR. But what I am going to end up doing, also, yay, what a glorious start. We're in the neighborhood. What I we'll end up doing after I get the PC is, I'm planning on getting more RAM, because it's gonna have 8 gigs of RAM, which isn't a lot. I mean, granted, my current PC also has 8 gigs of RAM, but I'm gonna update it, no, not upgrade it to either 16 or 32. I'm probably gonna do 16, just because I feel like it's a better, it's cheaper for one, and not only that, but it's just, I don't know, it just seems like a good option, but I might upgrade. I'm not used to doing this stuff, by the way. But I'll probably upgrade it again down the line. But I'm also gonna get another SSD, because even though the PC I was looking at will have 1 terabyte, they can only carry you so far, so I'm gonna get another stick of SSD. And I actually found one over at Walmart that's also 1 terabyte, so that'll boost me up to another terabyte of storage, so that's good. Luckily, I'll already know how to do that stuff, because it's very simple stuff. In fact, building a PC is very simple, and it's not that I don't want to build a PC, it's just that, for me personally, and for a whole lot of other people out there, getting a pre-built PC is a whole lot more accessible, and at this point in time, it's actually like your best bet at getting newer PC hardware, because for one, GPU prices are high right now, partially because of scalpers and whatnot, and crypto miners. So I'd rather buy something that I know will work, because I've heard really, really, really good things about Skytech, about their equipment and all that stuff, so that's part of the reason why I'm choosing it. And it's also just that originally the PC I was going to get would have lower end parts, and it was going to be more expensive, and I was like, yeah, I don't think that's a good idea. But what happened was, one day I was checking on my emails because I saw I got some new ones, and I got something from Amazon, and it showed a list of other desktop computers to look at, and one of those was actually that same PC I was looking at, and it was actually on sale, because normally it's literally at 1,000. But the good thing is, like I've said, I'm gonna start saving up starting this month. In fact, this week is gonna be my payday. But I'm gonna save up as much as I can, and I'll either wait until it's on sale this year, and if I have enough, I'll get an Amazon card and buy it, or I might have to end up waiting until next year. Either way, I'm gonna save up for it. But it'll be good, because that means I'll be able to do way more things that I wasn't able to do before, so I'll be able to play newer games that I previously wasn't able to. Anyway, if I had to guess this location, I would guess here. Why? Well, because, why not? Richmond. Oh. Okay. I'm gonna turn on the fan real quick. And I'm also gonna close my blinds, because even though it's still pretty light outside, I don't know. Ugh. One of my wheels in my chair caught on my pant leg. But yeah, so that's the thing I wanted to talk about, was an update on what I was going to be saving up for. So that way I won't have to wait nearly as long, and I might even be able to get it sooner than I think, depending on when it goes on sale. But my general goal is just to get it, and it doesn't really matter how long I have to save up for it, or how much, but there's going to be a big goal. It's going to be my biggest thing to ever save up for. But I can do it. I honestly think I can do it. And my kilobits per second is fluctuating. Anyway, yeah. See, that's another thing about getting that new PC is that whenever I put those upgrades in, which again I'm gonna stick at first with 16 gigs of RAM, because I'm gonna get another stick of RAM, which I'm pretty sure you could buy a single pack, right? I'm pretty sure. Yes, you can. Oh look, it's that creepy face. I've literally looked at that before. Um, anyway, okay, so turns out just getting one stick of RAM that's 8 gigabytes just to boost you up to 16. That is $29 plus tax, of course, so it's gonna cost more. But wow. And of course, this 16 gigabyte thing is out of stock. The okay. But I'm just gonna get the single pack. Cause like I said, just putting in the RAM is very easy. Because there's actually these two little clamps where the RAM would go that you have to sort of like not really push down, but you're supposed to like push them outward and they make a little click. And so then you put the RAM in there, and then whenever the RAM goes in, there are these little ledges that grip onto the little notches in the RAM stick and it clicks. And so that's how you know you put it in successfully. As for the SSD, that's also very easy. Well, kind of. Because technically I have put in RAM in something, no, not RAM. I have put in an SSD in something before, and it was actually on my PS5. Let's just say that I learned that the the screw that you have to unscrew from the SSD bay, so that way you could also get the spacer. I couldn't even get it out, and since my PS5 is a launch model, the screw strips very easily, so I wasn't able to get it out. Also, I saw where we are. But yeah, so because of that, I just had to, like, bear in mind, I already inserted the SSD all the way, but I just couldn't take out the screw and put in the spacer and all that stuff. Now, hopefully that won't happen whenever I get the PC, because I know what to do. You just put in the SSD, like, you have to put it in at an angle, and then settle it down. And then what you do, which you have to unscrew the thing beforehand, is you put the spacer underneath this little lip of a it's like this little hole looking thing on the SSD, and right underneath that is a little hole where the spacer goes. and then after that you put in the screw and then screw it in so that way it's locked in. But hopefully this time I won't have to deal with a stripped screw. Now it's important to know that you shouldn't scratch the motherboard whenever you do this because it could cause major harm to the system. Although I say that ironically, as I did make a little teeny tiny, like, not really bad scrape on the motherboard of the PS5, but it wasn't like a major one. It was just like, you could barely even see it. It wasn't like a gash or anything. It was just like a little scuff, that's it. But the PS5 still works fine. It's not like it just blew up in my face, just... But I know how to do this stuff, though. I already have experience with putting in a SSD, so I got that covered. But it's the RAM that I've